we are. Trying to get the right camera angle here for you guys. Hopefully that's a good angle right there. Let's fix it. All right, there we go. That seems like a good angle. Now I just need to get the chat here on my monitor so I can read your guys' chat. Got the Cajun cutter out. All right. Some Saturday morning honing. Let's go. I'm ready. All right, there we go. All right. Let's put these things to the side here real quick. Let's get situated. So we have the Cajun cutter. Love this little razor here. This is from SK Collins and Company, also known as Prosperine. I think that's what you call it. Great little blacksmith, this guy from Australia. Here we have a Coticule, and I don't know, I have many Coticles in my collection, but I always seem to come back to the Legris, this little barber type of hone. I don't know, it's just a favorite of mine. You know, people hate on the Legris. They say it's not that fine. I've never had that issue, at least in my honing. But it's kind of like your mileage will vary with this type of thing. So, nothing special. Slate backed, Brazilian slate backed, or black shadow backed, I don't know. Could not tell a difference when I was honing on them. So yeah, why am I honing this razor right here? Well, I was playing around with it. Tomorrow I'm thinking of going to the beach. Maybe I'll take out some Destined Breeze from Eric the Cajun Blade. I might do a shave on the beach. Who knows? I'm a little nervous about doing that, but let's get started here. What's up, Josh? So this is a natural whetstone. This is from Belgium. Hydrating it. And we're going to take this slurry stone. What's up, Josh? I got so excited with your honing session on the Coticule that I want to do a Coticule honing now. It's been a while, but I will finish on a Olympus stone. Just prepping this razor for tomorrow if I do end up doing a beach shave. Something I've never done before. We got a Roblox fan in the chat. Thanks for being here, my friend. It might be nice to get like the view of the beach in the background, me shaving. I'm just a little bit worried because I've never done a shave in public before. Kind of an odd thing to do. All right. That's a nice little slurry right there. I think that will be good enough to get us started. This razor was honed a little bit on a 1K. I was doing some experiments with the 1K and some paste. You can get some HHT5 just from the 1K and some chromium oxide, that's for sure. But I want to have a nice, enjoyable shave tomorrow. So I want to have a Coticule edge. Oh man, I missed honing on this little stone right here from Belgium. If you're watching the chat, Eric, I'm ready for the live with you as well. What's up, John? Is that milk? It looks like milk. The slurry that these Coticules produce looks like milk. What's up, Steven? So yeah, tomorrow I might do a shave on the beach. I might take my straight razor and I might record myself. So I want to get this prepped for that. Have some really nice beaches here in Puerto Rico. But I'm kind of nervous. I have no idea how Tobin Fetters does it. Right after I'm done with this live, we can do one live together, Eric. I wasn't sure we were going to do our live today or tomorrow. But I got to get this razor ready. If I am going to do a Destined Breeze shave at the beach tomorrow, I want to have it ready for that. Spending some quality time here with this slurry that I have here, that thickness, because I want to make sure that the foundation work is set properly. What's up, Toka Tulip? You can't wait to get your order from Destined Breeze. It seems like it's the soap to have at the moment. Seen a lot of guys review it. I've personally used it. I gotta make my own video on it. Maybe that's tomorrow. Get my girl to videotape me. But from what I can see, everybody seems to enjoy it, and everybody keeps saying it's Eric's best work, so. I've even seen some guys say it's the best soap they've used, so. And honestly, not surprising. Eric makes a great product. All right. Looking at the edge, how it's feeling. You have no idea what this is, but it's so satisfying. I know, right? Even if you don't know about sharpening or razor honing, it is so satisfying to watch. But yeah, basically getting this tool ready to shave with it. Yes, sir. I can't wait to try yours out as well, Steven. You've been putting in the work, so. I'm gonna keep playing with this thickness of slurry here. How's the mustache growing? I do have some growth at the moment. Have not shaved it. So maybe tomorrow at the beach, when I do the shave video, maybe I'll tell my girl, hey, I'm not going to remove that mustache, just going to keep it. Doing some nice, slow work here. Trying to enjoy what I'm doing. Stephen says he's working on a new shave soap recipe. Can we get a glimpse at what you're doing with it? What did you change? This is better than ASMR. Toka, you should see my shaving videos with these things. ASMR goodness. There's a certain crispiness you can get with these razors you can't get with anything else. Shawarma just sent me $100 million. I can't believe it. No way. No way. Send some more. Send some more, Shawarma. I am? What do you mean you are? I might have missed something. Ali sent $1. Let's go. Can we get $2 in chat? Not. You're confusing me, Eric. The new recipe now has some olive oil and won't be as drying. Olive oil is a good oil. Definitely good for the skin. Can we get $2 in the chat? Come on, guys. We got $100 million and $1. Oh, that's funny. Nice on salads. All right, I think this is good, proper, like, bevel setting work with this type of slurry. You know what? I might even keep going a little bit more. Bevel setting is so important, guys. Coconut oil, I like that, sir. I like that. Eric is giving out all the Cajun secrets. Man, I hate with Coticules, when you hone on it, you get that slurry and it gets all caked up like that. You get that Coticule bull milk. Let's add a little bit more slurry here. I'm not even going to wipe the surface. Is that the stainless steel blade? This one's actually carbon steel. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a nice thickness right there. Because we really don't want to move forward without having a good foundation. I'd rather do more work here at the beginning than move forward and have to move back. And that's just part of my process. Dude, I know, right? This is like a regular ass Legris, which basically, for those that don't know, Legris is a vein where these natural stones come from. And Legris usually gets a lot of hate because it's not as fine, not as a good, quote-unquote, good stone as other ones. It's a cheap one. Cheap as you're going to get from a Coticule, but I get great edges off this. And more often than not, this is the stone I come to when I want to hone on a Coticule. Just the basic Legris for some reason. And everybody has their way of doing things. Somebody else might go to Electrosante and that's their stone to go. But, you know, I've gotten great edges from Legris. So, I like Legris, basically. We're going live at 1 with a bull milking session. How about I do 1 hour here? Because I got another razor I got to hone up, Eric. So I'll hone up this razor. And maybe we can go live and have our little discussion. What do you think? Because we were going to have a discussion either today or tomorrow about different processes of how to hone. Stephen says, FedEx and wholesale supplies plus threw me under the bus, so I had to switch to a new supplier. They're called Super Choice. Far better in terms of shipping and pricing. That's awesome to hear. That's awesome to hear. Tomorrow? All right. Tomorrow it is then. I'm kind of... Well, tomorrow after I get from the beach, because I'm going to the beach to make a video with your soap. So you're just going to feel on that angle like you're trying to lightly carve a layer off. Well, this, with straight razors, you kind of lay it flat. Not like with a knife, you kind of tilt it forward and have an angle. With this, straight razors, the angle is set by the spine. And you're supposed to carve or remove material at the apex as well as the spine at the same time. And that keeps the bevel angle the same the entire time. Obviously, if you're honing with two hands and you have a lot of pressure in the spine, like some people do, like here, you might remove more material on the spine than at the edge because you're using force. You got a razor for the lather ready to hone? Alrighty. My curbstone is the best finisher. If you think different, you're wrong. Everybody keeps raving about your Vermont edges, man. You might be the best green Vermont honer in the space because everyone who tries out your edges, they seem to love it. So I'm inclined to think you are. Alright, I think we're ready to start. Ooh, excuse me there, guys. I think we're ready to start a dilution process. But first, let's observe what we're doing, what we've done. Let's clean off the blade a little bit. I want to see it's catching hair. So I'm catching hair everywhere. I know that I have an apex formed now. So we did some work, we stopped, and then we observed. All right, now we dilute. I'm gonna add a little bit more slurry. And here you have to pay attention as well when you're building your slurry. You know, you don't want to go backwards. I'm not too worried to get like a super fine finish because eventually I will switch to the Olympus stone. Remember, this is the edge that I'm going to be using tomorrow when I record that video at the beach with Destin Breeze. That's the whole idea for this. The edge that I was using on this Cajun cutter before was a Shapton Rockstar 1K edge that I went to chromium oxide, and that shit was shaving just fine. What slurry stone? This is a licorice. It's a natural combo. I got this from Eric, actually. Thank you, Eric. You are the man. I have a few different slurry stones, Steven. They're all Coticules, but they're all different veins, and they all perform different between each other, which is interesting. But it makes sense, right? They're all natural stones. Not all naturals are the same. They all have like their uniqueness to them. So when you have different slurry stones, the whole honing process feels a little bit different. You still have the familiarity of your base stone, which is always down there. Another batch of slurry stones, man, hit me up if you want to go half and half. You know how we do. But yeah, just getting this Cajun cutter ready for tomorrow. If I do end up doing that video at the beach, I am a little nervous of shaving in public. Exactly, no set recipe. I kind of want to choke up here and feel what I'm doing a little bit more. And right now, I feel like I'm going at a good tempo. Not because I'm going fast or I'm going slow, it's just a good tempo that I'm enjoying what I'm doing. You know, I could maybe go a little bit more fast or go a little bit slower and make sure I'm getting those quality reps in. Steve, I want to see that video, brother. I want to see that video. We require video evidence of that, sir. All right, I'm gonna do a little dilution here. I don't do a specific number of laps. I dilute when the razor lets me know that it needs a dilution. Was watching some old B&B forum post. You know, people was asking if you could use a Naniwa 12K after your Coticule, and of course you can. Coticles aren't just finishers, you know, they're magic rocks. They do everything. And if you know what you're doing and your skill sealing allows it, you know, you could go all the way from bevel set to finish on a Coticule. But also, they're incredible tools because you can finish on something else, you know. For example, today I want to finish on the Olympus. So, I want to start with a Coticule foundation and then switch to the Olympus somewhere in the process. But, yeah, saw that old forum on B&B. People asking if it had been done. So you can start on a natural and finish on a synthetic, why not? No rules. Kind of want to add a little bit more. So you got to pay attention to what you're doing. I want to add a little bit more hydration here. I don't want it to be pasty. Wonder what you guys enjoy. Do you guys enjoy when you use a Coticule to finish on something else, or do you enjoy just that Coticule edge? You want to see that mustache growth? Tomorrow I'll do the video. I gotta keep you suspended. Devin says, I've never liked following Coticule with something else for some reason. Have you tried Coticule JNAT? That is one of my favorite progressions. Like doing a whole Coticule progression and then finishing on a misty, slurry JNAT gives a really nice edge. Everybody raves about the Coticule to arc on the surgical. Man, I feel like they've never tried a Coticule to JNAT. That thing is a piece of art. Coticule Olympus is great. That's what I'm doing today, because I'm getting this razor ready for tomorrow. I want to make a video with Destin Breeze at the beach. Got my girl to record me. Forerunner in the background. Waves splashing. I'm ready. Little nervous to like record myself out in public, but hey, we'll see. Right now, this is feeling really nice. These barber hones size stones are great. I know what you mean, Eric. You would think you would be like a, when you say it's sacrilegious to you, it's not even because of the Coticule, I feel like. You're a big JNAT fanboy, aren't you? Trying to pinpoint here with the feel. If there's any area that might be lacking. It's like mixing an old-fashioned and a screwdriver. I've had trouble finding something truly compatible with a Coticule as a follower stone. Could go Coticule, Escher, then JNAT. That could also work. Because the Escher, to me, in terms of comfort, keenness, all the different characteristics that you have between each stone, for me, an Escher, man, is like right between a Coticule and a JNAT. It's in the sweet spot. So if I'm doing a transition between a Coticule to a JNAT, maybe putting an Escher there in the middle could really help. Try it with a JNAT. Try it with a JNAT, man. Coti 3 to arc to JNAT. It might be even better. You can't. I can't make you. That Lily White, man. Quit pressuring you. I'm a bully. You know, for the arc, maybe an interesting one would be Coticule, Charnley, or Lynn Idwell to the arc. That could also be interesting. I'm slowly mixing this together, the consistency, looking at what I'm doing. And it can still take a little bit more water. Lobonova says, stop doing that. No, I want to keep adding a little bit more squirts. A little bit more. But I feel like this Coticule to Olympus is going to be a great edge. What's up, Robert? Had a huge bonfire there, man. Once you have the bevel set, it's very easy to progress on a Coticule, to move forward. But you gotta put the work in on the bevel setting. With any stone, actually. Well, he sent me an edge with a green Vermont, so I'm ready to give that a try. What's up? What's up, Lee? Hope you're having a great Saturday. It's not morning anymore. I'm ready for Josh's edge, man. I told Josh I had to send him a message. We have a friend, Alex, 757 History. Me, Robert Pascal, and Josh all sent him like different razors to try. And I'm not even gonna lie, man. Josh's edge was the one that looked the fucking best. With that, I think it was a Vermont, right, Josh? You sent him a Vermont edge. We got another Robert here. Man, I almost missed it. I was busy honing. Every time free, I'm honing a razor, doing some experiments. So I can definitely feel you. I am doing well. I am doing very well. I have like 4 days where don't have any work. So, don't have any work, but I got some work here in the house. Lots of Roberts in this community. I gotta agree. Robert's Review, Robert the Bear, Robert Pascal. I'm gonna love that. It looked great, man. It was the best looking edge he used in his videos. Today I was thinking about No Name Bear because I went to the bathroom and I had some soap from Ukraine, gave it a whiff, and No Name Bear really has a really nice nose, man. Every scent that he's recommended to me to try, or samples that he's sent me, are spot on with what I like. Alex Harris says, is that a Belgian Coticule? Yes, it is, sir. And it is a Legris. One of the most hated veins, but in my opinion, one of the most consistent veins. Using my left hand to guide, not really putting any pressure there. How much did I miss? You're almost done. I'm going to switch to another stone here, Lee. It's called the Olympus stone. It's from Greece. Basically, this razor, I'm thinking of taking it tomorrow to the beach, doing a shave on the beach using Destin Breeze. Eric has really made waves in the soap community, or everybody seems to really love Destin Breeze, so I've had it for a while now, but I really need to make a video on it. So what better way than taking it to the beach, having a razor and shaving there. I've never done that before, so thinking of doing that. If I don't get shy. But yeah, just wanted to put a Olympus edge here. What's up, Johan? Did you see Christian Horno, the guy from Red Bull, got kicked out? I don't know. I think Max is going to Mercedes soon. Shave on the beach, sweet. They're gonna be live. No, probably just gonna do like a cinematic video where I get my girl to record me and try to do it with just one take. And then just using Destin Breeze, having that background. Mercedes, I think he's going to Mercedes. I really do. I use them and then strop on linen with chromium oxide, then straight linen, then the letter strop. What do you think of this approach? That's a great approach. I am a big believer in chromium oxide. Like I said, I was doing some tests before. You can take a Sharpening 1K and go on chromium oxide, and you'll get a shaving edge. Chromium oxide works. It's a cheat code. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that most people should use chromium oxide in their honing. I think most, if not all, hone meisters are using some sort of paste when they finish. You would never know. Looking at it under a microscope, you would never know. I think a lot of people use paste and you never know. Now, I will say if you're trying to be a purist and you're trying to learn a stone, maybe lay off the chromium oxide while you learn it and then go and use it if that's what you want. Kind of like what I do, what Eric and I do. I keep saying chromium oxide, but any paste in general. Watch him end up in Williams? Hell no, brother. No way. Don't even say that. Don't bring that bad juju here. Dude, I know. I love that, Lee. You could just chat with everybody, say hello. Is anybody posting a video today? Let me know. Promote yourself. Does anybody think of doing something today or tomorrow? Let us know. Gotta go drink cocktails. Stay sharp, gents. I hope to see a video from you soon, Johan. And enjoy your cocktails, my man. It's the second time I almost hit that. I'm ready for them. No name. I really gotta find a nickname for you, because I can't just say Robert, because Robert's, I always call him Robert's Reviews. And then Robert Pascal, I always call him Rob. No, man, you gotta do a honing video. You're making me suffer through all these scale fixing videos, man. Working with scales and pins gives me nightmares. I hate that process. Give me some honing videos. And I'm not gonna watch because I want to support you, so I gotta watch them. But I get nightmares when I watch them, man. All right, we're here at the end of this Coticule stage. I think we're good to switch to the Olympus. A bear. All right. Coticule to the side. This beautiful stone I got from Eric. Great gift. He got for me on Valentine's Day. It's called the Olympus stone. I was experimenting with oil and talc and Coticules, and they turned out great. You sent me the link for that talc seller. I need to get some of that. I think on Discord. .32 OC here in Paddyland. We're not used to that heat, so I'm heading out on my motorbike for a cool down. No way, bro. You got a motorbike? I've always wanted one, but my girl does not want me on a motorbike. She knows better. All right. Yeah, I don't enjoy shaving with cartridge razors as well. Once you go straight razor, you're not going back. Trying to look at the undercut here. Wait a minute. I had some music playing here in the background, and it kind of stopped. Let me go get that real quick before I keep going. All right, there we go. It does look like a smartphone, doesn't it? Man, this Olympus stone feels so fine. So fine. I could even put some coma slurry on that if I wanted to, if I really wanted to. For finishing, I have a different pressure than I had when I started out with the bevel setting. I did not put any slurry on this. How much does this Olympus stone cost? Eric, do you have an idea of the cost of these Olympus stones? I am just trying it out, so I have no idea of the cost. I might be inclined of getting one if the price is right. But that all depends. Alex says, yes, bikes are very dangerous and not for everyone. It's a bit like straight razor shaving. It's a skill you have to learn. I could totally see that. I trust myself with a straight razor. Don't know if I trust myself with a motorbike. Switching the stone here. I know these Olympus stones are hard to mine. What's your guys' favorite progression? I think mine is Coticule to J-Nat. That size looks good on you with that mustache. Eric, you remember the price of these? No, just water on this. I could probably get a finer edge with oil, but I did that already, and I kind of want to try it out with just water. I've done so many different things. I've done synthetic to this. I've done one stone hone with this. One stone hone on this was actually, for me, I was able to get good results. For some reason, when I take one stone and I just focus on that one stone and try to progress the edge and move it forward, I have really good success, and that's something you learn that I think I learned with Coticules, and now I can feel like I can do it with any stone. I can take a DMT and a little 5.5 J-Nat, and dude, I can go from bevel set to finish. Whether or not that's the best edge you can produce off that stone is debatable. I'm not sure. I just feel like I've acquired a good skill doing that. See you, Josh. Take care, brother. I could see that. Slurry water soap is my favorite mix on that stone. I could see that. I just really want to abuse and see all the different angles you can take with this stone, see how versatile it is before I send it back to you. So I've done synthetic progression on this. I've done now Coticule to this. I've done one stone hone on this as well. It feels kind of grabby now. Robert says, for my tomorrow's shave, I shave with my Briggs Stratford on Wednesday, and all is going well. Next day, I used the B1 from Ariana and Evans. B1. Is that a razor, the B1 from Ariana and Evans? Like a DE? I know Peter does some DE stuff as well. Cleaning up my hands here with the water. Okay. That makes sense. They say his DEs are really good. I want to add the tiniest amount of micro bevel on this razor because it is very thin. It's like 14 degrees. So I need a little bit more stability there for the edge. Well, whether or not I need it or not is not that important. Whether I want it or not is the real thing. And I do. Because I've tried it before, and it does not affect the performance at all. How do I know? Because it's my razor and I've shaved with it without a micro bevel and with a micro bevel. It is a nice looking stone. It's a nice feeling stone as well. All right. I should probably strap this. All right, so I'll strap this and we are good to go. I think this is ready for tomorrow. All right, guys. So tomorrow I'll do a shave on the beach, hopefully. And yeah, thanks for being here. We did an hour honing session. Could have gone quicker. Just wanted to have some fun with you guys, chat a little bit. And yeah, I'll do that Destin Breeze shave tomorrow at the beach, hopefully. So you guys have a great day. Support each other. Watch each other's videos. And yeah, see you guys